It's not uncommon when you're conversing with AI models that the conversation thread gets relatively long. And the longer the conversation, the more difficult it is to navigate around it. So we see in this example right here, not a long conversation, but if I wanted to navigate around it, it can be a little bit cumbersome. In Msty Studio, leverage the minimap feature to better navigate around your long conversations. The minimap feature is shown right here, this little map that you see that's floating off to the left of the conversation. If you hover over it, you're going to see three different dots. The top dot and the bottom dot are really quick ways to navigate either to the top of the conversation or likewise to the bottom of the conversation. And if you scroll around in the conversation, you might notice that the shading, the blue shading in it, decreases or increases depending on whether you're scrolling up or down. It's really just a nice little visual indicator to let you roughly know where in the conversation you are, whether you're more towards the top of it or whether you're more towards the bottom of it with the more current messages. If you don't see the minimap feature enabled, check the settings, and then in the general settings, make sure that you have the minimap switch enabled as you see here. You'll notice the middle dot within the minimap feature. If you click on that, you'll see an overlay show, which acts as a table of contents for that conversation. So if you click on one of the messages, it'll jump you to where that message is within the conversation. Also, you could select the checkboxes and then click on the ellipses at the very top where you could in bulk bookmark messages. You can isolate the context, meaning that that context isn't going to be sent over to the model. You can also hide a message from view, export messages, copy messages, delete messages in bulk. And then the thing I wanted to highlight the most is clone to a new split. So if you just want some of these messages to show up in a new split conversation, just go through your table of contents, cherry pick the ones that you want to include in that new split, and then click on the option to clone a new split, and then we'll see it show up here on the right. So I could just hide this original split and then put this new one into focus. And we've seen here it cloned over those messages that I cherry picked from the prior conversation. So we just have these three items here. And this will allow me to continue the conversation with just the specific items I want to include in that context for that new split chat conversation. And that's just a quick overview of our minimap feature, which is a fantastic way to navigate around conversations, especially longer conversations.